country like UK, America, and other obodo oyibo country dem no dey try at all for the sake say as dem dey do for Naija na im dey carry go abroad o. See as dis men don turn dem wife to punching bag. Ajajaja, dem don beat wife sotey she come get mark for body like zebra. Even some men, if you see dem dey flog dem pikin like cow. No be only that o, some dey even shoot kill dem lovers. Kai, no be Naija you dey o. Na UK be dis. If you try am, na wahala you dey invite. So some wey do am no find am easy with government for abroad o. Make I ask you this question: are you concerned about your relationship and how is mistreating you? Abi this kasala wey dey burst for your home don tire you as wife? You man, you don realize as your conscience dey tell you say you no dey treat member of your family well. No lele again. Join Uncle T every Saturday on Ogbonge program Boys to Men series by 9 p.m. UK time on Uncle T social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and so on and so forth. On this Ogbonge broadcast, Uncle T go dey explain how our men go become real men and correct family head so that men go stop to dey behave like small pikin dem. Everybody go dey mature. Our family go dey happy. No forget Boys to Men series with Uncle T every Saturday 9 p.m. UK time. No miss am o.
Okay, so welcome. My name is Temitope Olodo, and I'm the anchor of this program, which is entitled Boys to Men. For those that are watching us for the first time, are watching us on YouTube, watching us on LinkedIn, and watching us on Facebook, I just want to say a big thank you for joining me today for this exciting conversation. Now, it's important to explain for a lot of our viewers who might be watching and saying, boys to men, what do you mean, boys to men? Actually, what we're actually talking about are men acting like boys, because of course, boys cannot get married. For you to say I do, you must be over 18, depending on which part of the world you're coming from. But definitely, in the Western world, you must be definitely over 18. And some of the challenges we have, especially with the Japa generation, which this program is designed for, is that we now have a situation where a lot of them are coming into the UK and they are acting like boys when they are meant to be acting like men. And I felt it's important as a community leader, somebody that works in the field of security, and have been hearing stories, all kinds of stories about things that are happening in our community, that I more or less share my view with you to let you know how best that we should deal with the issue of relationship and how best to ensure that our relationships are fit for purpose, so that the next generation of children that we are giving back to are coming from a strong home, from a secured home, and they're able to add back. Because if, for example, these children are coming from damaged home, then they will end up either, God forbid, becoming robbers, becoming suicidal, and bringing a bad name to our community. So the purpose of this program is to help you and help us. So I'm helping you as you are helping me, in the sense that we are talking about things that could cause problems in our society. We've had instances of where our wife is working. There's nothing wrong with the wife working and giving her money to her husband. But where to the extent that the husband is taking everything and the wife doesn't even have money for getting basic toiletries, and she has to be begging her friends. We don't think that is the appropriate way in which things should be done. We feel that the two shall become one, and the two shall put 10,000 to flight. And what does that mean from a biblical and scriptural perspective? For those that are children of the book, it means quite well that your relationship, when it's solid, will be able to achieve enough and do great exploits. You must not be spectator in this world that we're in. You should be people who are not just hearing and seeing good things happening, but also actualizing those good things so that your children live in a well-nourished home and have a balanced lifestyle, balanced life, not that they are staying awake at night listening to daddy and mommy arguing over things that you should not be arguing about. If your wife says you should pick the bean and take it out, of course, there's nothing wrong in her taking it out, you're working together. But if she's taking care of the children, washing or doing other things. As you said, darling, help me put the bin. Just say in my home, my father never picked the bin. And why will I now come to London and pick the bin? You are turning me to a slave. No, your wife not turn you to a slave. The family is a joint work, and you should do it together. You shouldn't enter into your house and there are plates all over, and you're expecting that the woman that will be taking care of the children for 5 to 6 hours is the same one that will pick up the plate. Of course, you should keep the place clean. Of course, you should do her best. But when you see that your wife is doing something, not that she's lazying around, you should also, as the man of the house, the head of the house, which you are, take some of those responsibilities. My name is Temitope Olodo, and it's a pleasure welcoming you to this broadcast, Boys to Men. So if you're watching me right now, I want you to like this page, I want you to share this page, I want you to tell your friends and your applause about Temitope Olodo. Uncle T, as they call me, that is bringing together this lovely program, to be able to ensure that families live a good life. So let's start breaking this thing down. Why are we really concerned about this? What are the need? Why is it important that we have this conversation? It's important for us to have this conversation because there's a lot of broken homes that are going on in the UK right now. Homes are getting breaking down left, right, and center. And as people that are coming from a place where we have a good life, it's important. Coming from a place where we have good value family life, it's important that we ensure that we help our people to be able to have that kind of good life here in the UK. We don't want you to come from Nigeria or from other parts of Africa and then get into the UK and then start having problems and then the police are called in. There's a need for us as members of the community to help support you through the first few months to be able to understand the best things and the way in which you are. They say when you're in Rome, you act like a Roman. There are other things that you can get away with in Nigeria, but you cannot get away with it here in the UK. So I'm going to talk about 3 things because I want this to be a very short program. Next week, we're going to have a very long extended program, but this is just a snapshot just to be able to ensure that all the challenges we've been having the last few weeks, we're able to address those challenges. So the first thing you need to do is when you enter the UK, understand the laws of this country. Understand the laws of this country is very important. What are the laws of this country in terms of the way you engage with your family, the way you engage with your children, the way you do things, and the culture and norms. Because if you don't understand that, you're definitely going to get into trouble. Definitely going to get into trouble because if you smack your child in the wrong way, you're going to have social services knocking your door. Or if you talk to your way or shout on your wife in a way that is inappropriate and you are causing her emotional abuse, then you have problems. And you need to understand the laws of this country. So that's the first thing that is important. So when you're in Rome, you act like Romans. Second thing is that you need to look for a good network that you need to join up with. Look for a good network, be a member of a good network, Nigerian network, family network, Christian faith. Find communities and find people that are like you that you can talk to, you can engage with, that will understand your challenges, are able to work with you to be able to overcome some of those challenges. There's nobody that is without challenge. You say either without letting cast the first stone. And that's the truth. Every one of us have our different challenges, but we're able to overcome the challenges because we have strong network, because we're good working together. The third thing that I want to talk about is that there's a Nigerian community here that can provide added value to you, that could help you, and there are people that work in that field that could provide values. And I think it's important that you engage with those communities. If you engage with those communities, it will help you to be able to get places where you and your wife could socialize in a better way, where you'll be able to get support for you to get job with the challenges of work that you have. Let me stop at this point, and I hope you join me next week because I want to make this one short and sweet. I hope you could join me next week when we'll have a great and exciting time. My name is Temitope Olodo, and I'm the conveyor of this program, Boys to Men. Join me soon, and I look forward to hearing from you.